Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third cast of Cubit versus Space Oddity. This is a round 2 game. Of course, I'm joined by the wonderful Sailor Man
Hey.
for the third time. Yeah, Cubit was crashing the past 2 games, so don't know what's going on his side. But basically, Cubit versus Space Oddity. Everybody knows Cubit and Space Oddity. Cubit, perhaps maybe one of the best 1 versus 1 players right now in the game. And Space Oddity, a really active community member that's also, on stream, in the forums, basically in-game. Really nice to see her around in the tournament in round 2. So, right now, what do you think of this map so far?
Is there a found? That's what I'm thinking right now. This is like Mr. Cube's map gen level. This is what this is like. This is ridiculous. Space Oddity finds the only iron on the map so far. Cubit still has no idea where it is.
Space.
What?
Well, I think she sees all the water and says, "Hey, why not? Why not go?"
But one steel mill. Oh, there was 4 right there. No.
Oh, so right now, Cubit also founding as a scientific. He's going to actually find 4 iron nodes and just going to place down and place 3 steel mills. So he's active right now. He's just ahead of Space Oddity. Like, by any means, he's just ahead. He has more production, just in general. So right now,
Space Oddity's not bought aluminum yet either.
I think she would scavenger, by the way, because like the carbon tiles are just right under her.
Yeah, she didn't see those either though. The impatient gets burned. The 2 amazing founds were right there the whole time, and she didn't see them.
Yeah, I think that's sometimes a problem, like when you're just playing. And by the way, Space Oddity takes the high aluminum all the way across map. So yeah, basically sometimes like when you start scanning, it's like, okay, one more scan, you find a spot, and they're like, I don't want to wait for a scan, and then you basically just place down. Like that sometimes also happens to me. So basically, Cubit already level 2 is going to go ahead and get a medium iron tile. Sorry, aluminum tile. And he's going to go ahead with his level 2 upgrade and going to go get some fuel. Do you think he's going to make a triangle right away?
No, he'll take the middle small tile. Do you see where the high stack is? He's going to be taking the one that's like a hex next to it, so like it's not. Yeah. He's not going to take the mediums. He's going to take that one, so he's guaranteed the triangles there. That's really bad for Space Oddity. Space Oddity is going to have a really slow level 2 as well, because she didn't buy the cheap aluminum when she found it, because she was I'll get the mines, it'll be fine. Probably predicting that Cubit would have a long time trying to find something decent when it didn't end that way at all. I mean, the only thing I can see her doing to really like counteract everything is to maybe just have an iron mine instead of that one steel mill over the high iron.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that could basically save her. So in the midst of that, I mean, like Space Oddity kind of got carbon scrubbing for 10,000. That's
considering the carbon on the map though, like that high and medium.
But the thing is, she doesn't need to use like an extra. Like she doesn't need to build over it. She just can build wherever. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it's like profit for the future. Cubit will just go into chems, electronics. Carbs will get ridiculously stupid, and then he'll build over the carbon and sell it back again.
Well, okay.
Make even more money.
So,
why not, right?
Actually, Space Oddity is going to take the medium water next to Cubit. But I mean, Cubit still has 2 spots, so he's going to have like he's going to have half of a hex. Space Oddity is going to get the, huh?
You might not bother. He might go and take another water triangle somewhere else before building the 5. He might build the
There's a half of a hex further on the bottom. But like Space Oddity is going to get a medium silicon tile. I mean, like, why not at this point? Maybe going to glass further on. Like she could get a nice glass triangle right there. While actually Cubit switches out his steel mills.
Yeah, the iron shortage, and he immediately recognizes, hey, iron, and Space Oddity still hasn't transitioned those steel mills yet. I mean, she can only transition one of them, because only one of them's on the iron tile, but it would be nice to see the one that isn't on the iron tile turned off, because I imagine minus 98 dollars at this stage in the game. Still burning away.
Yeah,
Burn that money.
she's spending like 90 to just keep this fueled, like each tick. And that
Yeah.
is a lot.
Effectively, her economy isn't moving because even the pluses from her water and aluminum mine aren't counteracting the minuses from the steel mills. I'm almost tempted to see Cubit just
Ooh.
not sell any iron for a while until she decides to build the iron mines, and then just have Cubit dump it.
Yeah, Cubit just got a geothermal. What do you and he just turned level 3. Like, what do you think about the geothermal play? Like, I mean, the price is high, and he's not using 2 points of power yet. So do you think it's kind of
miles away? And the only reason the steel price is high was because he bought loads of it. It was like $15 a minute ago, before he bought his upgrade and a geothermal.
like? Yeah, I just want to say, like, is it even worth the 120 steel you need to get for it? While water engine is getting sold, well, auctions off.
Oh, no one cares about water engine, but I don't know. It's fine. I mean, he's just preparing for the future.
I guess. I mean, why not? Like, I mean, power is pretty high, and then if you would sell it, it wouldn't even, you know, spaceoddity would still use enough power to actually keep it high. And then, I mean, Cubit actually takes away the triangle from spaceoddity, so he has right now he's actually getting an engineering lab and has 2 glass furnaces. What do you think about the engineering lab right now? Because that is kinda, you know, in a 1 versus 1. Is that not like a little bit too slow? And also, would he have the money?
Well, he gets the scientific bonus, and it's not actually that much money. The first bit of research is 20 chems, and it's 40 chems, then 60, then 80, right?
Actually, researching steel.
Yeah, that's fine because you'll get a 25% increase on his steel mills.
And then the scientific bonus.
Yeah, so it's 0.66 on his steel mills. Then the 100%. What you call it? The adjacency, that's it. Yeah, he ends up with like 3.6 steel production. So every like upgrade in steel, he gets like 0.6 more or something like that. He gets 2 upgrades in that, and it's like having 4 steel mills instead of 3.
That is cool.
And it saves him claims. He's effectively buying claims because it's cheaper to do it with the engineering lab than it is with buying the actual claims on the black market. So it's fine.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, well, first of all, Cuba got the high carbon tile. I like what spaceoddity did right there with her mine and steel mills. But yeah, what I just want to say, like, oh damn it, I can't look who got the whatchamacallit, the claims off of the black market. Probably Cubit did.
Is online.
Getting all the claims off of the black market. So, like, I mean, that shot up to 12,000 pretty quick, already in day 3.
Yeah, both players going for the defensive plays. There's no point attacking anyone. It's a game of scientists here.
Yeah, like, the scientific is kind of like an anti-black market kind of thing.
Yeah.
By the way, Cubit is actually researching power in the engineering lab. I think he just wants to survive with that 1 geothermal.
Well, that's a super value point, though. Look, it's 0.5 power he earns him every time he gets an upgrade.
That's
every upgrade. That is awesome, yeah.
Well, the thing is, I think, well, first of all, he can actually upgrade now, but the thing is, he would need to buy a lot of steel, so he just let that steel upgrade work.
I would gun it, though.
Ooh, teleportation.
I would gun it, because if spaceoddity blows it up, I wouldn't send a repair drone that distance.
Yeah, that's true.
How long would that take? That's insane, so I don't know. I would probably gun it, perhaps.
By the way,
teleportation.
Teleportation.
Both players want this. This gives either player a huge advantage. This is going to get really silly. Because it allows them to spam sell life support as it comes through rather than wait on it arriving. It's normally the issue you see when a scientific fights another faction and they're both in life support and say they both build the same thing. The scientific has to wait on getting his big shipments of fuel and O2 unless he micros it.
Was it worth 24,000 as QA gets 2 solar panels? That's going to actually help him quite a bit.
Not sure, because if he makes all the power money and spaceoddity makes nothing, she will debt spiral while he completely dives out of it.
She's in 100,000 right now, and Cuba's already flashing up on her screen. I think, you know, I don't know. I don't really feel this right now. Like, Cuba even goon squads the solar panels. Oh, Cuba. Like.
Oh, they steal.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
What? No, this is spaceoddity solar panels. Sorry, sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. So yeah, spaceoddity solar panels. I might, you know, might help her out. Just a little bit right there.
But Cubit's got a triangle.
Oh no,
no,
not a
triangle's
diamond.
not
I think
Yeah,
she needs to buy like
triangles
Your
I don't
stock
know.
is being bought.
Actually, a
Well,
power surge would be very good.
we might see a mutiny at the Cubit just to. Oh, there
No.
we go. We'll see something at least.
Like a mutiny, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kira right now making all the money. He's making right now 2,800, while spaceoddity is just making a whopping $60.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I mean, it's too late now because, well, I think the problem with this play was that spaceoddity didn't have any other power coming in, so all she's done is break even.
Yeah.
Cubit's geotherm was powering the rest of his base, predominantly the steel mills, which was 0.9 power, which was then replaced by so much power generation. It's a complete switch in the other direction.
I mean, this one solar panel makes 4.5 power. Just saying.
Yeah. And his
Actually,
geothermal's making 3 units as well. He's got
yeah,
2
that is
upgrades.
true. Like the upgrades are super good for Cubit right now, but Space Oddity actually buying it out herself. I think that's a good play. Like now, Cubit, needs a little bit more time. Maybe she can buy time to maybe get out of this hole that she's in.
You're not buying time. You're just prolonging your death, because think about it. All that's happened now is she can't get out of level 3. She's got no potential to get out of level 3.
Black market is
Cubit can just get level 5 now and build even more and just make it, even worse on Space Oddity here. All this is achieved is now she's pinned at level 3. And if she upgrades, she runs the severe risk right now,
Yeah, I mean, right now she bought a mutiny and actually mutinied the solar panel of Cubit. I don't really think that was too worth, since the mutiny was 4,000. The power price is already very much down. Pirates right now, Space Oddity for 14,000. So Cubit bids. Why is Space Oddity even bidding on this? Like Cubit bids 20,000 for this, but here why? What?
I think it's becoming I think it may be Cubit wanting to steal the food. I think he just wants to make this as painful as possible on his opponent or something. A psyche thing? I don't know, but...
Yeah, I didn't really get now why Cubit would bid on that so high, by the way, and why Space Oddity would bid on that.
I have no idea.
See, Cubit with the BM. This is like the first OTC BM there is. I know I can't steal anything with it, Cubit says. So, there we go. Cubit BM Space Oddity. This is going to be the new news. This is going to be like... Damn, I need to write an article. I need to write an article now. Oh my.
I was gonna say, if he alt shifted his food like 20 seconds ago, he would have won the game, but he's just deciding to be really slow about it. I don't know what's going through his mind right now. He literally had it, and then he's built a bunch of chem labs with steel he didn't have.
Damn. So
Yeah.
right now, yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really think Cubit is going to be a BMing player. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he could have won ages ago. He literally just had to tell his food farms to send the food faster, like at that moment. There we go.
yeah, GG Cubit taking game number 1 of the best of 3 in the round 2 of the tournament of the round 16. So let's actually go to Cubit stocks. I mean, resource tab. Made a lot of money on power. Then just in general, like he pretty much sold like almost everything. Like food, oxygen, fuel, iron, glass. Like he bought a lot of chemicals and a lot of steel, but that's I guess to be expected if you don't really produce steel throughout the game. And then again with the chemicals with the engineering lab that he had right there. So I mean, let's go over to Space Oddity real quick. Like Space Oddity, purchased a lot of power. I think that was like the only geothermal on the map, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was, yeah.
So yeah, so with Cubit getting the geothermal, Space Oddity just was sinking in debt from not making too much power. Then the power play with the two solar panels. I think that came a little bit late. I mean, like she got the early medium silicon tile. I think she could have made solar panels a little bit earlier. Like maybe it would have saved her just a little bit. But
that requires more silicone and money.
Well,
that she didn't have.
Well, silicon wasn't that high, so it's like
for the power thing, leaving her steel mills on at the start of the game was really bad, and obviously what happened with the found, we won't go into that, but um, leaving the steel mills on when
Yeah,
iron
that
was
was true.
shorting
And
was
also the geothermal wasn't really goon squatted, so I think that, a mutiny would have, went down very easy on that. And then, I mean, she sold 55,000 foods, a little bit in aluminum, steel, and silicon. So, I mean, like glass, okay, like she needed glass to upgrade. But in general, like it's not too bad. But like if you look at the black market usage, she had 20,000, one claim, one EMP, one mutiny, and one goon squad. I mean, 4 items for 20,000. That's already
that is her money. That is
yeah.
it
That
right
yeah.
there.
That's her profit right there. Then and then for Cubit, 6 items. That is 2 claims, 2 power surges, and 2 goon squads for 36,000. So overall, it's like Cubit just had the money, basically.
Sold the
And
cheap
like
steel early.
yeah, and then basically misfound. I mean, Space Oddity just misfound. At this point, I think it just was a little bit unlucky.
It was. I mean, there's definitely a few things you could have done. I mean, there's a lot of iron potential early with the high iron tile, and you should just kept it as a mine. I mean,
Yeah,
especially at that stage of the game, because the scientific guys, each steel mill is 20 iron, so Cubit bought 60 iron at the start of the game, and iron just doesn't go up very fast, you know.
yeah.
And it would have been more profitable than that one steel mill or 2 steel mills anyway. So.
All right. So guys, with those last words, we're gonna jump into game number 2 of the round 2 of the tournament. Hope you enjoyed the game. See you next game. Peace out.
Cheerio, guys.